What's good, everybody? I'm Danny D-Lo, and this is Danny D-Lo Biker TV. In this episode, we're going to address the situation with this, I don't want to really say his name, but we'll just call him Smiley. He does prison videos, and he decided one night to come out the side of his face and jump into our world, my world, and talk about my homie, Hollywood, James Malakari. I know. A lot of you guys don't like him. You hate him. It is what it is. But the man's never done me wrong yet. So, it's time to speak up on that. It's time to keep it real and keep it 100 and call bullshit when I see it. This man was chasing clout, and I'm not going to give him the clout that he's looking for. I'm not going to give him the recognition. I'm not going to give him anything. I'm just going to keep it straight 100 because that's what we do on here. We keep it 100 right after this. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Danny D-Lo. This is Danny D-Lo Biker TV. So, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Today is actually Christmas Eve. I'm recording this today on Christmas Eve, and it's actually my birthday. So, happy 43 to me. I'm not going to air this video till today, obviously, until after the New Year, but I know a lot of you have been wondering why I've been kind of scarce. I haven't been on here much and all that. And you know what? I'm going to get down to that after the show. I'm going to talk to y'all personally. So let's just jump into the show and talk about this dude, Smiley. So I watched the video. I watched the interview with Black Dragon. And as always, my brother Black Dragon has got to be Mr. Nice Guy. And well, let's hear him out and let's see what he's got to say. And, you know, everybody's always got a side and a story. And, shut up, dog. So, everybody's just got to be heard. You know, it's just the way it's supposed to be. You already know, dog. This ain't that motherfucking show, all right? I'm Danny D-Lo, where we keep it real and we keep it 100. Because that's how I get down. So, let's just call it what it is. This dude Smiley does prison shows, right? And he's done a lot of time in the joint. You know, he did 38 years, I think. So he's done a lot of time in the joint, man. He's got a ton of stories, I'm sure. You know, he's lived through some crazy shit. No doubt about it. I ain't taking that away from him. But, bro, you ain't never been in an MC. So who are you to question anybody that's talking about the MC world? You ain't never even been in a club. Don't be one of those loser ass lames that, well, I got a friend that's in a club, so I mean that's kind of the same thing, right? Nah, dog, it ain't. It's like saying you've been in a joint when you haven't. By the way, before you even try me, R10866, check me out. That's my number. I ain't never scared to put that out here publicly. So just so you know, you ain't the only fool out here that's been to the joint. You know what I mean? Now let's get into this whole dissing Hollywood and all that. You know what, dog? I think you got sent off on a blind mission. That's really what I think, man. You know, here you are friends with a couple of guys that are obviously nobodies in the club that you're trying to stick up for, which much respect for sticking up for that club. I got their back too, of course. But, dog, man, just because you know a couple people don't mean you know what's going on in this world. See, what people don't understand is Hollywood, James Malakari, he talks to these clubs, man. When he's doing a steady show about that one certain club, he's got full authority to do that. He's talked to real made men in that club that have given him permission and authority to talk about this subject. And there's reasons behind it that don't need to be talked about, but there's real reasons behind why that goes on. So, if you knew anybody that was real, and if you knew anything about this game, and if you sorry ass was ever in this game, you would know what's going on. But you don't, because you're not in the MC world. So I find it humorous when you come on here clout chasing, because that's basically, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Alright? You clout chasing, dog. And you got caught in a trick on your own, man. You put yourself in in a ad trick. You know, you talking about a guy not hacking it in the MC when your bitch ass never even been in one. So who are you to talk about that? And then you got a lot of balls to talk about dude saying, oh, you know, he had epilepsy, so that's why he quit the club, but now he rides a bike, so what's up with that? You know, obviously he ain't got epilepsy no more. Actually, yes, he does. And anybody that knows anything about the health system and about our bodies and health would know that it takes a while to get that epilepsy under control. It's taken him years to be able to develop the control, the mindset to be able to ride his bike. When he feels something coming on, he stops, parks for a minute, calls his girl, calls whoever, and chills for a minute until he's done with his seizure. See, he's got it under control now because it's taken a lot of years, a lot of doctor visits, a lot of emergency room visits, a lot of 911 calls, and a lot of medications to get it under control. So that's why he rides his bike a little bit now. So don't be talking shit about somebody that you just don't know anything about. And that's what I always preach on here. You don't know who you're talking about. You talk about this dude Hollywood like he's a nobody, you know what I'm saying? But you're an absolute nobody. We ain't in the prison no more, homie. So if you held the keys to the yard or something, hey, good for you. We don't care. This is the street, bro. This is where the real action's at. You feel me? So I'm not just gonna sit here and let you diss the man. You know what I mean? I'm just not, man. And then I'm sure you're gonna try to do a reply video maybe or something, and you go right ahead. I know you watch everybody because you mentioned Sosta Ghost. You're a fanboy of his. No disrespect, Ghost. You already know, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you talk good about him, you talk bad about Hollywood, and then you go on Black Dragon's show, which Black Dragon does news too. That's Black Dragon Biker News. You know, Black Dragon Biker TV. He talks about biker news all the time. He does the exact same shit, word for word almost, as Hollywood. The exact same stories, just in his own different way. So how can you talk about Hollywood being, you know, oh, he a fake, he a poser, he a lame, over here doing biker news and talking about clubs, when another guy does the same shit, and what do? You go on his show. So that told me everything I needed to know about you, dog. You don't stand for nothing. You ain't speaking for nobody. You're just chasing clout. You're trying to get up in the rankings. You know, I would suggest stick to prison stories because you're great at them. You've done a lot of time. And stick to that. Stick to what you know, man. Be yourself. Don't be trying to jump into a genre or a generation that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Just because you've been around them a little bit don't mean shit. They really don't, man. I'm sure you got friends. I'm sure you got brothers. That's cool. Good for you. But those of us that are real out here, we don't care. You know what I mean? So that's what I got to say about that, man. And a lot of people, you know, I'm going to address an elephant in the room, by the way. So one thing Smiley did bring up that I absolutely agree with him on, 100%. He brought up the fact, and I've had throngs and throngs of people ask me the exact same thing. Why is it that Hollywood does shows on every single motorcycle club out there but one? You never see him address anything about the MC that's in his local area, one that he used to be a part of, kinda. You never see that. And I've got to address that. I mean, why is that, Hollywood? You know, is it because you're scared? Is it like Smiley said, you scared they're going to break their foot up off in you? You know, is it you don't want the drama? Or is it that your loyalties lay with that club, which I can respect? But here's the thing. If you're going to do biker news, and you're going to say it's biker news, and you're going to talk about motorcycle clubs and tell people that you're transparent, you need to be fully transparent. Showing loyalty to a certain club and never airing any of their drama, bro, that's not transparent. Now you picking a side, so stay on that side and maybe just stop doing the bullshit. So I can see why people get mad at Hollywood. I can see why people don't like him. I totally understand. Me, myself, he ain't really done me wrong. He's always been cool with me. And I'm gonna always give the man credit. I mean, dude, he gave me a badass custom computer built for me. This microphone is for me. That came from Hollywood. Everything right here came from Hollywood. Me having 75,000 or 7,500, excuse me, I wish I had 75,000, by the way. Like and subscribe, motherfuckers. But having 7,000 subscribers is a big, huge thanks to Hollywood and Black Dragon. They helped me a lot. And so it's the Ghost has too. You know, in recent times, since I put away my little beef and we got all our shit straightened out. You know what I'm saying? So I owe the man enough respect to stand up for him, because nobody else really will. You know what I mean? You know, I kind of find it a little bogus that, you know, certain 1% clubs that he's always backing ain't got his back, ain't standing up like, yo, tell this dude to shut up. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the back line. I know y'all don't do videos, but on the street, handle that. You know what I mean? Like, that's only right, man. That's the respectful thing to do. This man's got your back, you should have his. So I had to do this video just to let people know that I go back a long time with Hollywood, okay? Now, I was never a part of his club, his support club, or a part of the club that they supported. But I was a supporter of those boys for a very long time. I remember seeing Hollywood around. Hollywood's a real deal. He was in the club for a long time. As a matter of fact, the club that he was in, my best friend and best brother, almost my biker dad, basically, was his daddy in the club. Also his president. So that's how far back I go, to where I know this dude wasn't bullshitting about where he come from. Now, the name that he made on the streets, hey man, you know, everybody got their opinions, and I'm not gonna go there, okay? I'm just not. That's for the streets to know and to not know, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that this guy's the realest deal in the world, but I will say what's the truth that I know. You know what I'm saying? I know, I'm knowing dude, and you know what, Mr. Smiley, Mr. Prison Talk, he was actually in a motorcycle club. What's your deal? You couldn't hack it, bro? You couldn't do it? Just saying, dog. She was on the other foot now, right? I'm not going to give this man the recognition that he was trying to get. I'm definitely not going to do a show like Black Dragon and be all Mr. Nice Guy and, well, let's get 2 sides so I can get 3 videos out of this content. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shoot it straight, keep it raw, keep it real, keep it 100. And then I'm bouncing out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. So there's the real deal about Hollywood, James Malakari, all right? And I know a lot of you guys don't like him, and I get it. I do. There's times I find myself not liking him either. I'm going to be straight 100 about it. But the man's been there for me, so I'm going to be there for him. Somebody's got to be in the man's corner, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. Not to get personal with y'all, I'm actually going to pop a cough drop real quick. So I did that last video, the female 1%er video, and I think it was like maybe 3 days later, my bike broke down, so I had to rebuild my motor a little bit. I had to put a new valve spring in and some other stuff I had to do to it, so I was kind of busy doing that. I did some recordings of me doing that, thinking that I was going to do a whole video about that. And then I lost my voice. I lost my voice for probably, man, I want to say for like about a month and a half. I just wasn't talking right. And it's just now starting to come back a little bit, like it's getting more deeper like it always used to be. And I'm not sure what it was. I've been fighting bronchitis maybe or something. I really don't know what it was. So that's why I kind of haven't done any videos for so long. It's because I just had no voice, man. I couldn't do it, you know. And to be honest, I've decided that I'm not really going to do videos every day like everybody else. I'm not going to beat the dead dog, you know what I'm saying? You can only do so many protocol videos before you got to start pimping the patch. And that's not something I'm going to do. Kind of like what that dude Smiley was talking about, pimping the patch. That's something that I won't do. I got too much respect for the world, and I'm not going to, just keep going. And I'm certainly not going to do biker news. So I'm kind of figuring out which direction my content is going to start gradually going towards. Obviously, I'm still going to do biker stuff. Obviously, I'm still going to talk about club stuff, club protocol, stuff like that. But I just can't do it every day, man. And it's gotten played out, I'm with a new woman, and I'm probably the happiest I've ever been in my life, y'all. And she's got a family, she's got kids. So I've kind of gained a whole new little family in my life, sort of. And I've kind of walked away and stepped away from the club world. I just want to do my own thing and be me and just ride my bike and enjoy my little family, I don't want to be bothered with the bullshit drama no more, The stuff is pointless to me now. So that's another reason why I'm kind of on the fence about doing these kind of videos, is because, the more I talk about it, the more I want to be back involved and back in it, and it's really hard to stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? It's really rough. So that's why I haven't been really on here every day, and I haven't been putting out content constantly like you guys would like. But I promise you, I'm going to try my best to put out as much as I can and hang out. And I definitely do plan on going live real soon in the near future, I hope. I would like to do some lives and just kick back and talk with you guys and hang out, you know what I mean? Make sure to support my channel, though, to help me keep wanting to do these videos. Come on, man. Y'all gotta pony up, dog. You gotta pay up, man. Pay up, sucker. For real. Like, everybody out here doing this shit for free, and it's getting a little pathetic. You know what I'm saying? When I see other creators getting paid a ton of money and some of their content is kind of whack. So, you know what, man? Down below this video, you're going to see my merch store. Get your asses on there and order yourself a t-shirt or a hat or a bandana or some socks, something. Show some love, man. Hit my Cash App up right here. Hit my Cash App up, $ Danny D-Lo. Send the brother a couple dollars, man. Support the channel. I'm not going to do this shit for free. I'm just going to keep it real honest with y'all, man. Like, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, y'all want a free show? Go bother somebody else, bro. I'm not going to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So support the channel, man. Hit that Cash App up. I appreciate it. To all my new subscribers, I hope you guys are enjoying my old content and some of my new content now. I hope you guys are enjoying the shows, man. Thank you for coming by. Stick around. I promise y'all I'm going to try my best to keep putting out some stuff out for y'all. I'm just not sure where exactly it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to try my best to entertain everybody and do a show for y'all. So much love and respect. And until the next episode, you already know, man. Keep it real and keep it 100. I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.